when people ask us, we don't actually recommend genetic testing because, as you've experienced, it does feel like a can of worms that you open up, and it just complicates things. And honestly, it just feels easier to leave it in God's hands. I know that not everybody wants to hear that, because then again, you're opening up yourself to more failed transfers and some losses. And so everybody has to make that decision for themselves.
And you have to ask why, if you are going to move forward with genetic testing. Why? What is your why? What is your reasoning? Because of what we had been through with having a special needs child and then having losses that could have been avoided, it just changed the perspective of why we did what we did. And so, again, I say that it opened up kind of a can of worms for us, because we did find embryos that we have that are similar to our daughter. And so that's a hard pill to swallow.
It's overwhelming.
It's very overwhelming. And so again, she's a miracle, and I wouldn't change her. And so it is harder on one hand,
and things are different now, because typically now genetic testing is part of the package.
Right. Yep.
So it would be now something you would have to go specifically to your doctor and ask them not to do, which I can almost guarantee they would push back on.
Yes. Right.
Because at the end of the day, it does affect their statistics and their success rates.
Yes.
And I know that they also are, they're doing it for your best interest. They want you to have the best chance at having a baby.
Yeah.
But there is also that underlying factor of like, if we do away with any genetically abnormal embryos, we are increasing success rates, and that helps their numbers. And again, that's where you just always have to remember that this is an industry, and that their decisions and motivations as doctors are very different from your motivations. And so you always have to sift through that.
Yeah.